Hello, welcome back to my channel. And we're gonna embark on self-love and how it impacts you as being a parent, Listen, there's unforeseen struggles of being a parent, especially a new parent, and loving yourself. My journey for myself was kind of challenging because I have to make time for my daughter. Yes, I have a daughter. And be loving myself as exercising, eating well, or even just having personal time for myself and growing. I have to juggle a whole bunch of responsibilities, and that's a little challenging. And I understand, being a new parent, because I am a new parent, that may be a little bit of a struggle at first glance. I want to talk about why it's important to love yourself. If you love yourself, the more you love yourself, the more love you can give to your child. And I'm really big on that. Like, I don't want my daughter to feel any pain that I felt. I don't want her to have to even go through the things that I've been through. And I have to become the best version of myself so I can give her the best lifestyle that she should have, because ultimately it's up to me and her mother to make sure she gets the best type of experience throughout this life that she can, and we can teach her on her journey to her becoming, a young adult, whatever, but I got time. People fail to realize that even though they have a child, they don't have to no longer solely just focus on the child. Your love for yourself is very important. Yes, you can give to your child, but don't give everything. You know what I'm saying? You have to give some room for yourself, save it, and sometimes it may feel like you ain't got enough time to give to yourself. But it's very important, it's very crucial, because the more you pour into you, the more you're gonna be able to pour into them. So that's very beneficial. As research shows, is that people who do self-care routines, who love themselves, it's like they have more to give, more to bring to that family. And the more literally, it may seem like selfishness, but sometimes you gotta be selfish. When are you ever gonna be selfish and give it to you? You have to give it to you too, and you have to teach them kids that, before they pour into somebody else, they gotta feed themselves first. A little bit about myself was that I see my mom give everything for me, give everything to me and my family, and we were her life, and I'm thankful for that. I really am. But I wish, she was able to live her life the way she wanted to, and do the things that were meant for her and solely for her. But, people make decisions to have kids young, and sometimes it benefits us and sometimes it just creates a struggle. And in order to break the cycle of just struggling, a change needs to occur. So that change is self-love and becoming the best version of self. I'm really stressing that topic because a lot of people don't know how to do it. A lot of people don't think of ways to do it, or maybe they do think of ways to do it, and they get into drugs and bad habits, or drinking and stuff like that, and smoking, whatever you're doing, and forget that the most important love is your love for yourself. You have to break the cycle of guilt, of you feeling like you're inadequate, you're less than, and you don't have nothing to give. That's damaging thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You have to have positive affirmations for yourself and know that you're pouring into this child, and you have a lot to bring. Even if you feel like you don't have a lot to give at the moment, you have so much to offer and give this child that they're relying on you. You know what I mean? And you have to stay strong through this all. And I understand that no matter what I do, no matter how my journey embarks, I'm gonna give my ultimate best to my daughter because she deserves it, and I deserve it, That's what it is. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be the best version of Cornell. Yes. Also, be balanced our duties. So me and my girlfriend, we balance it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she does the morning shift, and I gotta give it to women. You know what I mean? I hate to say that, but women do a lot. So I'm gonna clap her up on that moment, because there's times where she's with my daughter a lot, and then in the night I do the night shift. So I do my part too, but I feel like it's tough throughout the day and getting what you need to get done. So ultimately, what I'm saying is that there needs to be a balance of shifts. So if you have that help, y'all can balance off one another, which we do really well, I feel. But if you don't, then hopefully you have a team, or like family that could hold you down in the midst of a moment, so you can tap out, because we all need a moment to tap out, right? So I have a little bit of strategies we can utilize, so that way we can work on ourselves and actually give ourselves times, have mindful moments of when you need to tap out. And sometimes nobody's perfect, you know what I mean? And as a child, I wish my mother knew, like, yo, I'm not even looking for perfection from you. I'm just looking for you. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really need perfection. The kid's gonna understand and grow up and know, like, you know what? My parent held it down for me, So celebrate those achievements. One thing is, as a child, I'm 100% sure, like, you at those moments that's big for them, they're gonna love that. They're gonna embrace that, They're gonna be happy for you, So I just want you to, like, journal your thoughts, your feelings of being a parent, and how it's gonna impact you, or how it's been impacting you, and establish boundaries. Know when to say no. Like, you don't have to say yes to your kids on, like, not everything has to be given. Those boundaries is gonna help that kid respect you and have your own little respect to yourself. So this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna conclude this and just say, like, comment, subscribe if you like what I'm talking about, and really learn that, or accept that, it's a journey, and we all going through the journey. You're not the only one struggling or going through the self-love, but it's very important to put yourself on the front burner of these things and allow yourself to know that you're doing great. You're becoming the best version of yourself, and have positive affirmations. Talk life into yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Become the best version of yourself. Read, walk, do everything healthy, and become you, because this is more about you and less about everything else. Like, ignore the outside noise, and sometimes that's hard, but ignore the outside noise and know you're doing the best you can. Like, and I look forward for you commenting, subscribing. Let's talk about it. Have you ever been in a moment where you felt like you wasn't doing enough for your child and you wanted to become better, but you just struggling with back and forth? Well, it first starts with talking to yourself in a positive manner. Because if you talk to yourself in a positive manner, you're going to talk to them in a positive manner.